All right, good morning, everybody. Real quick intro. Not sure how much you're gonna be able to hear me. The audio quality here is not so great because of road noise and water noise. But yesterday we had a decent day. Did not fish clean though. We need to tighten that up today. So we're gonna go out here and try to keep them hooked and put them in the boat. We're sitting in 4th place out of 190 plus people. Got a real solid chance at cashing a check and even a chance to win this thing. So we're gonna go out here and try to get it done. Talk to y'all in a little bit. First one of the day is a pretty good one. 19 inches. Got something weird going on with her tail there. I don't understand that. But 19-inch fish to start. I'll take that. She's a little bit of an acrobat. Sign her up for gymnastics. Fat little 14 and a half. We're definitely going to want to call this one, but working on a limit. got another one that should go towards the final limit. This one's 18 and a half. We just need 3 more, either like this or bigger. That's a good fish. And to be honest with you, I probably shouldn't have landed it because my drag was loose whenever I set the hook. He hooked himself. Another one we're gonna need to call out. He put a fin through my finger too. That really felt good. Why'd you do that? That fish initially had hit the whopper plopper, but he missed it, and I was able to get it back quick enough that he didn't come towards the boat. So I threw right back in there with a spinnerbait, and as soon as it hit the water, he smashed it. So he must have been hungry. Tore my spinnerbait all up. But one of the nice things about these battle bait spinnerbaits, they're made with a real light wire, so they bend out, but you can bend them right back into place. And this one's caught a lot of smallmouth so far, a lot of big smallmouth too. And you know, it just keeps going. So you can see how it's kind of bent out, but you know, you bend it right back into place, make sure it's lined up with the wire and the hook, and it'll run true again. Nice 17 and a half. We got the limit now, so now we just need to upgrade a couple 14s and maybe even that 17, or this 17, I should say.
All right, so what you're going to see right here is I am actually doing using my rangefinder. I'm hitting the dam with the rangefinder to see how far back I am from it. In Pennsylvania, the state law is you cannot be within 100 feet of a low head dam, which is just over 33 yards. So whenever I would get to a place where I wanted to fish the dam, like in this situation where you have you see the current coming down and I'm sitting in the still water, I was just using the rangefinder to make sure that I stayed at least 40 yards back. That way there couldn't be any question. And in this scenario, I was sitting at, I think, 46 or 48 yards back. And I did that a lot, but, you know, I wanted to show it. That way, if people saw it, they would at least know what the heck I'm talking about. And wait for this next fish.
That's not what I thought it was. That's another walleye on top water. Why does this always happen during a tournament? Susquehanna River walleye want to eat top water. I don't get it. That it's not. I'm not upset. But man, that's a little bit of a letdown. That is a little bit of a letdown. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So about the next 10 minutes of this video all transpired in about 30 to 45 minutes of worth of real time. So hang tight. This was fun. This fish put some more holes in my boat, but it's an upgrade, small upgrade, about 2 inches or so. Oh, come on. Oh, yes! Oh, it popped right out. Holy shit. It popped right out. Oh my God, that fish. Oh, stop. All right, that's a 19-inch fish right there. That clears out a 14 and something. Yes! Yes! Come on, let's go. Let's clear out that 16 now, and let's just put it out of reach. Yes!
18.25. We're sitting at 185 total right now. God, these are some great fish.
That fish was caught at 9:48 a.m. and I had my 185 inches by 9:48 a.m.
That one's not gonna help. We need basically an 18 or better to really do anything for us. That one maybe was 15. Still not gonna help. Catching them on every cast, but they're just not big enough. Doubt that this is going to help, but we'll measure it just to see. I'm almost positive it's not going to help. Yeah. So much fun, but we need bigger ones.
So here you're going to notice where I start looking down at my boat because I'm hearing a weird fizzing, and I can't pinpoint where it's coming from. I don't know if it's coming from the top of the deck, side pontoons, I'm not sure. But this was right around 12:30, 1 o'clock time frame. I knew that I had a leak, but I didn't know how bad it was. It sounded bad. I'm looking up for a drone, maybe. I'm like, what is this fizzing sound that I'm hearing? I later find out that I had about a 6-inch gouge on the underside of the front of my kayak, and it was pretty bad. It was leaking air, and I barely made it back to the boat ramp. I was folding up, looking like a taco, floating down the river. I even had a lady on the shore ask me if I was okay, and yeah, I'm about to be. I'm only like 50 yards from the boat ramp, but it ended my day early. I couldn't stay out there and fish. And whenever I got in this current, the current absolutely just moved me wherever it wanted to move me to. Made it kind of dangerous.
Not enough.
Doing this as we're doing it. In third place, with a day 1 total of 91 3/4 inches. Day 2, 93 1/4 inches for 185 inches even. Jake Harshman. That's exciting. I know this river is your backyard. This river is your love. This is where you like to fish, and this is where you want to have a good event, and it happened. Tell me about that.
Oh man, I'm very fortunate because I get to fish with this man called Jeff Little all the time, and he's probably one of the best river fishermen in the whole world. And I get to have a back seat to that every single time we go fishing together because I'm normally behind the camera whenever he's teaching everybody else how to fish these rivers. So it's kind of an unfair advantage, but doing it here, getting a phone call from him saying, "Hey, I'm proud of you. You did good," like that. That was really awesome. But it was a struggle. I will say that. Day 1, I left a 16 1/4 inch fish on the board. I did not fish clean. I lost 3 really big fish on day 1 that really would have made a huge difference for me. Day 2, the fire department came to train in my hole. It really did happen. And I got to give another shout out to Jason Broach. Jason Broach showed up at my launch this morning and said, "Hey, you can have it. I'm going to go somewhere else." And 2 other guys were out fishing. They saw me and they knew who I was, I guess, and they turned around and left. They put their fishing poles up and left. A lot of really cool things happened in the line for me to be able to put together the bag I put together today. So grateful and just grateful, incredibly grateful.
Anybody you want to thank?
Of course, my wife Sarah's back there. She's behind the camera. My son Jacob's right there. He's behind the camera. He's filming a little bit for my crappy little YouTube channel that I got going on. I'm not Christine Fisher or anything, but I'm working on it. But my sponsors, I got Torpedo, Innovative Sportsman, huge for me. He's going to be coming out with an inflatable boat later this year that is going to absolutely be the bee's knees for this river. Temple Fork Outfitters. I got to tell you real quick, I'm getting ready to do a full Drew Gregory right now, but I had a fish today that legit bent my rod around my kayak. It dove directly underneath me as soon as it got to me, and I literally, my rod was bent in half around the bottom of the kayak, and kept them pinned the entire time. That was huge. So TFO, Yak Attack, I put everything on my inflatable using the Yak Attack switch pads and all their accessories. I'm sure I'm forgetting a couple, but just those are the sponsors. The big ones are my wife and son. They actually came out of here to support me, and I got a couple of friends back there too. So there's another guy back here, Jeff. He's kind of cool. He's my buddy. But Trey came out to support me, so just really grateful. Thanks for bringing the tournament back here and letting me redeem myself too.
Well, you can thank Hershey Harrisburg Sports Events and Authority for bringing us back out here. Jake, I know this is sweet redemption. Congratulations, and I hope you get some time to just cherish the moment.
I'll try to.
Congratulations. All right, I'm going to call first.